Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of the Men of Yoshiwara Kikuya. We finished the main game some time ago, and we are reading the sub stories. We've already finished Takeo and Kagura, and now we are doing Iroha's. We already read the first two scenarios of his, and we have two more left to go. So let's do his White Day scenario. Iroha couldn't give you any chocolate, but what does he do to make up for it? Even though you weren't able to give Iroha-san chocolate, he still says he wants some? How does he pay you back? We'll get a new picture for his gallery. White Day scenario. For some reason today I've been really focused on a package that's been addressed to Kikuya. It's a package that I need to carry with both arms. It's in a gorgeous box, and it has a subtle sweet aroma. Am I just imagining things? I feel like something similar happened here recently. Without having a clue as to what this was, I delivered the package to Kikuya. Excuse me. It's daytime, so it should be quiet, but it seems to be busy this year too, doesn't it? I have to return a gift. To think that I may be the only trainee to get chocolate. I got 10 chocolates this year. How can you boast that number of chocolates? Oh, I almost want to cry when I hear how many chocolates you guys are getting. Huh. Your ignorance won't last long. Sounds interesting. The gentleman of night, who noticed, came close around me. What's happening? You guys don't need to be so close to me. Though they shine brightest at night, the appearances of the gentlemen in the daytime say something about the power of beauty. I feel overwhelmed and want to escape. Clap, clap. Who is acting disgracefully here? Iroha-san. He clapped his hands and spoke in a disgusted tone. His appearance made me feel relieved. Thank you for coming here, Misao-san. I'm really sorry for their disgraceful behavior. No, it's okay. I came here to deliver packages. I was surprised and overwhelmed by their behavior, but there's nothing Iroha-san should be sorry for. Delivery confirmed. Hey, you, unload the packages from the carrier to line them up by the entrance. He gave this order to his assistants, who were waiting in reserve. I also tried to help them carry the packages. Isn't it too heavy for a lady to carry? It's lighter than you would expect, so it's no problem. Despite what I said, Iroha-san took the package from my hands. Our glances met at the same height. Iroha-san smiled at me more softly than ever before. Thank you. You're welcome. After they finished carrying the packages, I tried to put on my shoes to go back home. Oh, Misao-san, I will give you a thing as my gratitude, so could you wait for me a little? What does he mean by token of his gratitude? Though I didn't realize, I was happy to spend time with Iroha-san in the daytime, so I nodded. Iroha-san also gave a single satisfied nod, and before I knew it, the gentlemen had formed a line. Iroha-san stood straight up and turned his attention to the gentleman of the night. Well then. Iroha-san took a piece of paper from his chest pocket. I will call each person's name, and when I do, come and take your package calmly and quietly. Yes. Their previous excitement vanished, and they all somehow looked like children. Okay, first is Takeo. You have a lot this year, too. He smiled wryly and looked down at the character written on the paper. What is he looking at? You seem interested in this, don't you? This is how much each person gets. Does that mean they should be given the things inside the box? Yes. If so, I'll help you. I started to move before Iroha-san could answer. Is that okay for you? All right. I'll take you up on your kind offer. I'm happy that Iroha-san is relying on me, so I was more eager to help than ever before. When I gave out the packages that I thought the gentleman ordered, before I knew it, the box became empty. Oh. After giving a package he got to Tokiwa, Takeo took a peek into the contents of the box. Is it not enough? No. I was just wondering what Iroha ordered. But there's nothing left, so I guess he's not going to give you anything in return, is he? It's none of your business. What do you mean? Is today a special day?
Don't tell me you don't know about White Day.
White Day? What's that? Oh, that's right. Something like this happened about a month ago, didn't it? Could it be related to that?
White Day is the counterpart to Valentine's Day.
Iroha-san's voice softly fell onto me from behind. Valentine's Day? That was the day when women gave presents to men, right?
That's right. And today is the day men return gifts to women that have sent them gifts.
Oh, I see.
Iroha, Misao's disappointed because she didn't receive anything.
No, that's wrong. I didn't give Iroha-san Huh? As I was about to finish saying that, I didn't give him any chocolate. He pressed his cool fingers to my lips.
I didn't receive chocolate from you.
Iroha-san looked down at me from behind, and I looked up at him. Oh, but that was... It was chocolate that Iroha-san had. It wasn't something that I prepared. Why would I receive a return gift?
I'll tell you in detail when we're alone.
Iroha-san's eyes were telling me to keep quiet. Okay. I felt Takeo-san's amused eyes on me as I was led along by Iroha-san's hand. We sat on our knees facing each other, and I read his facial expressions. I'm sorry for making you tell a lie to protect me.
I didn't really lie.
But I didn't give you anything, did I?
No, I got something.
What did you get?
I got a full helping of that chocolate that was between your lips.
Iroha-san's index finger tapped my lower lip twice. That was enough to remind me of the kisses from that day. But that was Iroha-san's chocolate.
Those lips of yours, and because of you, I was able to eat sweets, wasn't I?
Well,
Since then, I've wanted to impulsively eat something sweet.
Really?
But no matter what I ate, it was always a flavor that I didn't like. It would appear that my tongue can't accept any sweets unless it's from your lips.
That makes me very happy.
That's great. So, enjoy a large helping of my gift in return.
Iroha-san smiled bewitchingly. Huh?
This is a gift in return for the chocolate, and a token of gratitude for allowing me to eat sweets.
Before I could stop him, Iroha-san kissed me, even though it's daytime. I wondered if it's a problem for him to do this.
I will be next to you, kissing you all over your body until you're satisfied. If any part of you feels unsatisfied, just tell me where, okay?
After he spoke, Iroha-san went straight to action. He repeatedly kissed me deeply and shallowly, and just then, are you going to kiss this place? He kissed my fingertips. His seductive appearance made my chest tighten and made me let out a sigh. Perhaps because he heard me, Iroha-san chuckled. Feeling embarrassed, I pulled my finger back without even thinking. That's enough.
Already? I can't believe it.
But
Is that normally enough to satisfy you?
I'm not sure how to reply when he asks me like that.
Or do you want an actual item instead of kisses?
Huh?
I thought this would be more than sufficient as a return gift.
Iroha-san's eyes started to become clouded.
Have kisses been beaten by chocolate?
He wrapped his hand around my wrist that tried to escape and put them to his own lips. They were soft, springy, and felt really sweet.
If that's how it is, then I should have prepared chocolate like I was supposed to.
I shook my head to tell him that he's wrong. It's not like that. I feel the same way you do.
That makes me relieved. Well then, close your eyes.
I felt embarrassed, but I wrapped my hands around both of his cheeks and accepted his kiss. I wonder why my body trembled with joy, despite that face that we kissed so many times before.
This is sweeter than chocolate, isn't it?
His meltingly sweet kisses spread out from my lips. It's very sweet.
That's good. And there's much more to come. Right?
I wonder if I'll ever get tired of his lips. I grabbed his body strongly so that his body wouldn't separate from mine, and Iroha-san's body also turned into its ogre form.
You don't need to rush. It's okay.
I feel like it's not enough. I want more. Without thinking, I brought my body closer and closer to Iroha-san. I tasted his sweet kisses until I had my fill. I wonder why sometimes they show him with and sometimes without his tattoos. As far as I've been able to tell, it doesn't bear any meaning as to how aroused or how angry he is, so I don't know. Maybe it's just impulse on them. Alright, well anyway, here's his last story, A Repose from Temptation. On a spring day, Iroha proposes that the two of you go on a picnic. On a spring day, when the weather started to get warmer, Iroha proposed something that the two of you go on a picnic. A Repose from Temptation. The nice and warm day brought me and Iroha-san out to take in some sun on the veranda.
A day like this makes me want to bathe in the sun all day long. It would be perfect if we had iced tea and rice dumplings.
I knew you would say that, so I've already prepared them. I served iced tea and rice dumplings with syrup to Iroha-san on a tray.
You've prepared well. Let me have one then. Okay, let's eat.
Yes. I carried a rice dumpling to my mouth.
Delicious. You made them, didn't you? Misao.
How did you know?
I can always tell when it's your creation.
To find bliss just by being together, this is what it means. I experienced the joy of being beside him, with insignificant dialogues like this.
Oh, Misao, you have something there.
He pointed at the area around my cheek. Huh? Where? I touched my cheek, but my fingers couldn't find anything.
It's here.
Iroha-san's face came straight and close to mine. Then... Huh? He licked my cheek.
I got it.
Thank you. He touched my lips a little just now.
Don't blush like that. You'll make me want you more.
Oh. Iroha-san's long fingers wrapped themselves around my cheeks, and then he placed his lips onto mine. What indecent things are you guys doing in the middle of the day? In reaction to my mother's voice, I instantly separated myself from his body. I was wondering where you were, and here you are loafing around. Come on, work. You have work to do. Yes.
Right away.
Hurry. My mother then went back into the shop. As soon as we saw her disappear, we sighed at the same time.
She found us.
Yes, it was much sooner than I'd expected.
It looks like we won't be able to relax here together anymore.
That's certainly true.
Oh, that's right. I know of a way.
Iroha-san suddenly went into a bright blossoming smile from his last expression of disappointment.
How about we go to the shrine with some bento boxes tomorrow?
The shrine?
Yes, we have something to do on the mainland tomorrow, right? After that, let's have lunch at the usual Inari shrine. I've heard from an old client that not many people visit there during the day. I thought it might be the perfect place for us to be alone, just you and me, Misao-san.
Iroha-san. I felt happy to know that he wanted to be together with me that much.
You don't like it?
How could I not like it? Let's go tomorrow.
It's settled then.
The next day, I prepared our bento box lunch, and as I backed our room, Iroha-san told me to come.
Here.
He handed me something wrapped up in cloth. When I untied the cloth, inside was... Is this a kimono? As I tried to spread it, it was hard to say what it was. It was like a kimono, but not like one.
It's a one-piece.
What a radical design! What's more, it seems extremely short. I am the daughter of a shipping agent, so I'm used to wearing Western clothing, but...
It sure is. When a seller showed me this dress, I immediately thought it would look good on Misao and bought it. Could you wear this to the shrine?
This? The sexy clothing will show my legs and shoulders. I need a lot of courage to wear a thing like this.
I want to see you wearing this.
Okay, I'll wear it.
Thank you for accepting my selfish request.
He purchased this stuff just for me. He'll be disappointed if I don't wear it now. I made up my mind and slipped into that short kimono. After finishing our job in the city, we walked through the town to make our way to the shrine. The short length of the kimono bothers me. I just can't get used to wearing a kimono that rises above my knees. I just can't relax since I'm worried that my underwear may be showing.
You've been holding the bottom of your skirt ever since the beginning.
Because I'm not used to wearing something so short like this.
I heard that in the West, even shorter ones exist.
What? Even shorter than this?
I think these might become popular in this country someday. The day will come when our country accepts a lot of Western culture. I can't help but feel like that.
Is that your prediction?
Yes, it's not a definite thing, though.
I believe it. Just as you said, that day will come to Japan.
You do.
Oh, I felt my foot get caught on something and immediately lost my balance.
Misao.
Tumbling. Why did they... Like she's saying tumbling. Tumbling. I saw the ground quickly approaching me and preparing myself, but my body didn't hit the ground.
Are you okay, Misao?
Yes. Iroha-san's arms held me securely. Thank you so much. A tingling pain ran through my ankle. Is this...
Misao, what happened?
I think I sprained my ankle.
What? Let's get you some immediate medical attention.
He quickly cooled my ankle and tore a piece of his sleeve to wrap around my ankle. You don't need to do that much. He tore his precious clothing.
You shouldn't move for a while. Misao, climb up on my back.
What? Iroha-san squatted down and turned his back to me.
Hurry.
But I must be heavy.
I already know you aren't heavy. I know this better than anyone else. Come on, be quick.
But... As I hesitated, Iroha-san sighed deeply and then turned to me.
Guess I don't have any other choice.
Eek! He pulled my body strongly, and I was immediately flung into the air. Iroha-san! Iroha-san grabbed my waist and legs to hold me up.
If you don't like to ride piggyback, I'll do it this way.
This is even more embarrassing, and I feel bad to have you do this.
Hold on, I enjoy watching you get embarrassed.
Don't say mean things like that.
I really like your face now.
Iroha-san started to walk while carrying me. However far he walked, his expression kept cool. Because he's a man. I felt his manliness in his expression that didn't change in the least as he carried me. I can feel something in my heart. Witnessing Iroha-san's manliness with my own eyes, my love for him surged. At this rate, I'll be noticed. Not wanting him to notice my heart beating and red face, I pushed my face into his chest. When we crossed the sea and walked towards the red light district, I was still out of it. Iroha-san's voice made me come to.
Misao, we've arrived.
Wow! When I looked up, there was green grass and trees with young leaves in full view.
It seems like you're fine now. I'll put you down.
He slowly put my feet on the ground. The pain in my ankle mostly subsided.
Your clothes have become dirty.
Oh, it was then. I saw mud on some parts of my clothing. As my feet got stuck, I stepped in a water puddle.
It would be better to wash it off. Luckily, there is some clean water here.
Iroha-san pointed to a well.
Come on, Misao, take off your clothes.
Huh? Take off my clothes? Here?
Yes, I will help you with that.
Iroha-san... Though bewildered, Iroha-san touched my clothing with a smile on his face.
It's okay. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. The gentlemen of the night are still asleep, and Kagura is back inside. We're the only ones here.
Oh... He touched a sensitive part of my bosom, making my body react by flinching. Iroha-san then covered my quivering lips with a kiss.
You're being so adorable. I'm just taking off your clothes, but you feel that much. You've become so stiff.
Because you touched it.
Ah, so it's my fault then. So, are you saying that your hot panting is also because of my kiss?
Yes. His tongue invaded my mouth and roughly churned inside my mouth so that I couldn't stop panting.
Misao.
Iroha-san kept kissing while touching my body.
I was trying to touch you just a little bit, but now I can't stop.
He lay down on the grass while holding my waist, as the front of my kimono remained exposed.
I can see it quite well. Your beautiful body.
Don't look at me so much. I tried to hide my body, but Iroha-san laying beneath me prevented that action, so I couldn't.
Okay, I won't look at you.
Oh! He held my body, and as soon as our bodies came into close contact, a hot shock ran past my body.
I'll feel you with my body.
Oh, Iroha-san! I fully felt his warmth and raised my voice every time that sensation hit my body.
I really do think it was a good decision to come here. I can hear your sexy voice to the fullest extent. You don't need to hold back today. You can cry out as much as you want.
Ah, Iroha-san, no! Ah. He held me more passionately than he normally did, so I shouted in an indecent way, just as he wanted. Iroha-san, I'll take care of it. After that, Iroha-san started to wash my clothes at the well.
No, I'll do it. You should rest. I think I may have gone a little too far.
I remembered what we did before, and my face became hot. He smiled at my embarrassment, and then hung my wet clothes on a tree branch.
You look good covered up in a western jacket. You look like a cute swallow.
You're a bad person.
Today we did something that we normally can't do, and that makes it a great day. Well then, let's eat our box lunches.
Yes. Iroha-san had kept on smiling since early on. It seems like today was a good break for him.
I'll feed you.
Huh? No, that's okay.
No need to be shy. Come on. Say ah.
I opened my mouth and was fed the eggs that I cooked. It tasted very sweet.
This is next.
He held my shoulders and put his lips on mine.
I love you, Misao.
Our sweet lunch has just begun. It seems like this small, happy excursion won't end anytime soon. And that's it for all the material on Iroha-san. All we have left now is Tokiwa and Kagura. So, stay tuned for the next episode, which will be Tokiwa's extras. I hope to see you in my future videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.